And now, around the world and around the corner, it's the David Bowers Awards, bringing the best in indie music to millions of listeners worldwide with your host, the David Bowers. We've got a fantastic lineup of guests, as well as our engineer extraordinaire, Nick the Geek, our entire crew here at the Asylum, and me. I'm John Bon Jovial. And now, here's the voice of indie music, the David Bowers.
Hello once again, world of music lovers and all our listeners around the world. Welcome aboard to another exciting indie music show. We have got a really good one for you this week, or as Ed Sullivan used to say in days gone by, the early days of TV, really big shoe tonight, folks. Really big shoe. John Bon Jovial. How are things in Bon Jovial land this week?
I've got really big shoes. Oh, things have been just ducky. We actually had a minor dose of winter weather, but now it's back into the upper 80s again. So, the 2 or 3 days that we had, folks that live in Florida, hope you enjoyed it. Winter's over.
Yeah, but the snowbirds love it.
Oh, yes, they do.
If you can believe, a snowbird from out here in wonderful Arizona in the desert, a friend of mine who was down in your part of the country here a couple of weeks ago, and he said, it's absolutely wonderful down there. 70s and 80s every day, sunshine, it's beautiful.
Well, from a snowbird's perspective, I can certainly understand why 85 or 90 degrees is going to be better than 20 degrees. Hey, I get that. I really do. But after living with it for 27 years, endless summer does get old. I know it's kind of hard for people to wrap their heads around that, especially this time of year, but it does.
I think you should go back and spend the next 6 months in Boston. I think that would cure you for a year or two.
Sure, I'll get a nice condo in Chestnut Hill. I'm cool with that.
And Chestnut Hill, I take it that's a nice part of town?
Yeah, it's Fat City.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Well, you're last I saw, you're getting there.
Yeah, fat. Yeah, I've been there.
We do have a great show today, folks. We've got a return engagement by a band from up to our neighbors to the north, up in Canada. Across the Board is going to be back with us. They have a brand new one coming out, and they're going to be debuting it here in just a few minutes. And we also have super producer Stuart Epps is going to be joining us to tell us about his exciting new audiobook he has. And I won't give away any of the suspense, but I will tell you that it has to do with his days working and building a major star of the music business. And we're also going to talk about his business, which he has dedicated now to upcoming indie artists. He's working exclusively with indie artists now, and he's got some samples of the music that he's doing there, including 2 that he produced and 1 which is going to be a sneak preview. This third one that he's going to be giving us, playing for us, is one that isn't even finished yet. It's a work in progress. So you're going to get to, you're not only going to get to hear his story and his explanation of what he's doing now, but you're going to get a sneak preview of a production that isn't even finished yet. An awful lot to look forward to. So we're going to get right into it.
This is Billy Alexander from the band Why Not, and I'm listening to the David Bowers Awards on Blog Talk Radio. Why? Because all the cool kids are doing it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Billy Alexander of Why Not. And we're going to our first song by our first guest across the board from up in Canada. This is the one they debuted the last time they were on the David Bowers Awards. It Shouldn't Be This Hard.
Daydream
It shouldn't be this hard. That's those rockers from up north of the border, Canada way. They call themselves, what do they call themselves? Oh, they call themselves Across the Board. And here to chat with us are Jacqueline and Andy. How you doing today?
Hey, David. How are you doing?
Hey, David. Thanks for having us back.
Oh, great. Great to have you back again. What a great sound that was. You have that out on video now, too, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We just put out a video for that a couple of weeks ago, and that's our second single off the new album Sonic Boom, which I think we debuted with you back in the spring.
I knew you debuted it with us. I wasn't sure exactly when. I don't have my my calendar in front of me here in the studio, but well, I don't usually have it in front of me at the desk either because I can never find anything at my desk. But that's a story of another color there. Anyway, I understand that album. Thank you. I appreciate guests who laugh at my sometimes futile attempts at humor.
Sometimes
you guys really know how to score. You guys really know how to score points. John Bon Jovial, we don't need any editorial opinions from you. But I was going to say, that album that you just referred to, Sonic Boom, is really making some noise around the world, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been really fortunate. We've been nominated for several awards. We won several awards. We actually won a couple Global Music Awards for the album, and we were nominated for 4 Josie Music Awards this year, which was incredible. We went down to Dollywood and got to see Dollywood, which was amazing. Went to the award ceremonies for that. And then we were just nominated for a Canadian Covenant Award.
I wanted to ask you about that.
Award. Yeah, the Gospel Music Association Award, believe it or not, David. We have Sonic Boom as an album has, an inspirational message, and it was sort of written as a rock opera, like I described to you guys before, and there's, some inspirational message on there. So they nominated us for a Covenant Award, which is crazy. So we're all excited about that. That's kind of like the Canadian equivalent to the Dove Awards in the States.
Dove
so
Awards.
We were jumping up and down on that one. And
fantastic.
It's been exciting. We've had Radio Music Awards. We just got nominated for Best Rock Album for that. So, we're just loving it. We're loving all the attention, like most artists. Just love it.
And it sounds like you're earning all the attention. Now, the Radio Music Award was from the Indie Music Channel?
Yeah, we won, actually. We managed to make the iTunes rock chart with Sonic Boom, the radio edit, and it made number 4, sandwiched between Paul McCartney and AC/DC. So
that's pretty heady company. Yeah,
it was. So we freaked out a little. I have to say, I kept refreshing the page. I'm like, come on, have we been hacked?
All right.
What?
Really, there must be.
Oh my God! So
there must be a mistake here somewhere.
Mention there. Yeah, we won a Hall of Fame award, so that was really cool. So it's been an amazing album for us, and we're excited. We've got our tour is just coming to an end here. We've been touring this thing around Canada, mostly in Ontario. We're going to finish off our tour with a homecoming show on December 1st here in Toronto at the Hideout, and then we're heading back out on the train like we talked to you guys about last time. We're going to go back on the train and go across Canada, singing songs up to Vancouver and back to Toronto again, starting in December. So we'll be on the train for New Year's this year.
I remember you telling me about that amazing trip the last time you were on the show, and now you're going to do it again. You're going to do exactly what the next song we're going to play in a few minutes says you're not going to do. No curtain call, but you're going to do a curtain call on the train.
We are, and No Curtain Call is our next single. What a great segue. We're actually coming out with a brand new video for that we shot.
We just filmed that.
Yeah, just recently. That's going to be coming out in the next 3 or 4 weeks. So we'll definitely send you a link on that. But that'll be a fun video. We shot that in a biker club.
Oh, wow. I will definitely be looking forward to that. And, you guys, I hope one of these days you guys can get down this way. And, of course, John's way in Florida, too. But we've got some great clubs for new music in the area. Now, I'm in Tempe, which is outside of Phoenix. There's I know there's a biker bar in Phoenix that does a lot with indie artists, and
Cool.
I understand it's one of the I understand it's one of the major tourist stops in the area for indie artists, and of course here in Tempe we've got Arizona State University, so downtown Tempe is a hotbed for all kinds of music.
We're so excited to bust out of Canada and take our music. You have no idea. We're just bursting at the seams to do that. So we're working on that for next year.
Absolutely. I definitely look forward to that. And I know your music is going to go over as well here as it does up there because, hey, let's face it, the only difference between you guys and us is that line in the sand between Canada and the U.S. So, I mean, if it makes it there, it's good.
Yeah. And a little bit of legal pot, apparently, now.
Yeah, well, that depends on which part of the States you're in, but that's that's still a questionable thing. John Bon Jovi, you're sitting there all too quiet except for a little mumbling.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the legal pot up in Canada now. Makes your eyes red just thinking about it.
There's a lot of
be careful
up here.
Yeah, be careful. Don't get too excited, John. I understand there's quite an exodus of people trying to emigrate from the United States into Canada, and they're getting really strict about the people they let in.
Yeah, I think we should build a wall.
Oh, my God.
There's a lot more laid-back people around here now.
Yeah, I bet there is.